Now to Money Monday. Some good news for families who've been struggling this past year and a half, and the groundbreaking child tax credit that's now gone into effect has been hitting bank accounts across America. This is all part of the American Rescue Plan.
Yes, and so let's bring in now CPA tax analyst, a Forbes advisor, Kemberley Washington. Help us understand this, Kemberley. Thank you for being here, first of all. But what we're talking about here is this is your money. You just don't have to wait to get it. So explain to folks some of these advance payments that are coming right now.
Right. So this is your money. You do not have to wait to get it. And that's because with the American Rescue Plan, it allows you to receive your money in advance instead of waiting until April 15th. So what parents can expect if you have a child under the age of 6, you can expect a payment of $300 per child. If you have a child ages 6 to 17, you can expect, of course, $250 per child per month. Keep in mind, this is welcoming news for so many parents out there because of COVID. So many families are struggling during this time. So to receive the money in advance from July 15th through December 15th is welcoming news for so many families right now.
It certainly is, Kimberly. And so talk a little bit about who qualifies for this tax credit. And even if you do qualify, you say there are some people who should opt out. Tell us about that.
Right. So first, to determine whether or not you qualify is going to be based primarily on your income. So if you're a single person, your income has to be less than $75,000. If you're someone who's married, your income has to be less than $150,000. But keep in mind, the IRS is going to use your 2019, your 2020 tax returns to determine whether or not you qualify. If you're someone who's not normally required to file a tax return, you do want to head over to the IRS.gov and use the non-filer tool to register for your payments. But in some cases, of course, you may want to opt out. If you believe you no longer will qualify for these payments, head over to the IRS and opt out, because if you don't, there's a chance you may need to repay this money back when you file your taxes next year. So you have to be careful, and I do advise you to speak with a tax professional concerning this.
Oh, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? You got to send them the money back. Kimberly, help us here then. A lot of folks, you talk about opting out, but you do want to opt in. Let's say you missed or you didn't get it into July and you think you should have. Do you have options now to still get them going?
Right. So a thing that you can do right now, of course, you can head over to the IRS.gov website and you want to check your information, the child tax credit portal, the update portal. And that way you can determine whether or not your payment has been processed. Does the IRS have your information, or whether a payment has been processed and you just haven't received it in your bank account? And if that is the case, you can use a form called 3911. And this is a payment where you're saying, hey, IRS, I need you to trace this payment for me and find this payment. So that's an option you have. If you believe your payment is just incorrect, you can head over to Forbes Advisor. There's a great tool that I actually helped develop. It's a calculator. You can enter your information and determine the correct amount of your payment. But there's a lot of tools out there that can help you.
And Kimberly, I know everyone's very grateful for this tax credit this year, but there are probably a lot of people out there wondering, what about next year? Is it possible we may see this again, or at least see this program continue?
Right. So, of course, many people are asking the question, will this continue in 2022? But the answer right now, it really does depend. As it stands right now, the monthly child payments are set to expire at the end of the year. However, if Congress makes some changes, it could be a chance that we can see it again in 2022. I wrote a great article, will I receive this child tax credit in 2022? So I just tweeted out at KimSense. But that's some ways that you can find more information about it. But right now, as it stands, while the child tax credit may continue, the monthly payments may go away at this time.
All right. Good information there for everyone. Kemberley Washington, thank you so much for being with us and for all of your helpful tips. We appreciate it. And you.
Thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.